Hi Pisces, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Pisces, you have come to the right place. If you've seen me before, you have seen me before, and I'm just trying something new here with the cards to switch it up a bit and just let you be able to see what I'm seeing. As I'm using all the cards, I usually get an overview, which is, I don't know, I think it might be more beneficial for you to see it, but I already have started to get some feedback on it, and there's a little mixed bag of what people think, but mostly they seem to be still wanting me on picture. So feel with this what you want. At the end of the day, it comes down to where I'm the most comfortable, because there's where the best messages are going to come through, obviously. So I'm just trying this out for a little bit to see how it works. And there might be a mix in the middle of something like that in the future. I don't know. We'll see. I'm using the Life Purpose deck here to get an overall picture of what's going on for you. And I've asked for mid-month December till mid-month January 21, which is crazy. So Pisces, what's going on for Pisces for the upcoming month? Writing, it's what's going on with you. You heal, you inspire, you teach, and you entertain. Doesn't want to focus. With the words you write. So maybe you're a writer somehow, some way. Maybe you really are expressing yourself through writing. As soon as, like, maybe you feel something, there's an emotional thing that you're sort of working through. It's like your journal. It's like you sit down and you just print down your feelings. But this could literally mean that you are a writer, that you're writing books, that you want to write books. Let's see what is coming out with this. It can be automatic writing. That's something that I do a lot. You just have the source come through you and basically just write whatever source wants to say for people that has questions. I know you can't see that over there. You go, we want you back on picture because she doesn't know where she keeps the cards. I do though. So we're getting an overall basic energy here for the upcoming month. Pisces. Overall message, general message, with so many different changes going on now. So we have from the 12th of December, you saw that first card, Triumphant Success. 12th of December, we had a portal thing happening. The 14th of December, we had the new moon's total solar eclipse. On the 21st of December, I think that biggest shift is going to happen, where Jupiter and Saturn is conjunct in Aquarius at 0 degrees. It means that we had never been there before. And apparently that was over 400 years ago since we had that sort of starting over point. Wow, they're really taking their time. Do we want another card? There you go. That is awesome cards. Shield. Triumphant Success, number 1. So we have a sort of brand new beginning. We have a blue border which speaks about authenticity, realness. Soon I'm going to need a new deck because they're starting to really not be with me anymore. Speaking your authentic truth, telling your truth, showing up as the real you and not sort of not back down. It's the wrong thing, but it's like just stand your ground, to really stand your ground. Triumphant Success. So there's something that you have been working on for quite some time and you are succeeding now. We're going to go deeper in each and every of these cards and find out what's going on here with you. These cards came out after a little bit together. So there's a rejoicing in celebration and the Destiny card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. It's sort of the world. It's so beautiful. And it's an indicator of something is very much in alignment. We're going to start with the number 3 here first, which is all about creativity, passion, joy, fun, some happy news, something that you've been waiting to hear. There's going to be a coming back together. So maybe there's going to be people you haven't seen for a bit. Maybe through this pandemic, you have been very isolated. I know some people are just super, super isolated and others are just sort of almost living their lives normally. but there's like something coming back together, spending time together. We have a lot of holidays coming up now. If you're celebrating the holidays, that is. But yeah, there's a reason for celebration here. The Destiny card, it's so beautiful. It's a completion. You did it. I wouldn't say like you did it. You arrived. You have arrived. There's something that is happening or has happened recently where you feel like you have arrived. You're in the right place. You're where you're supposed to be. It's a completion. You've done something really well. It's where you were always supposed to end up with a destiny. It's also very much yellow, which is all about the solar plexus energy center. So that is like the connection with the sun. It's with the worthiness within you, feeling worthy of everything that you create, feeling confident, and it's also your manifestational place on your body. It's like you're bringing stuff in with your solar plexus. It's a black border, so we're speaking about the connection in with the universe. So you really are moving forward right now with the Wheel of Fortune there, moving forward, completion. It's a done deal. We're moving on now into greener grass. It's really beautiful. It's a reason to celebrate. Something recently just happened or is about to happen that people are coming together and we're celebrating it. We're so excited. We're so happy. We're celebrating. Okay, we want to clarify the triumphant success here first. And if you're interested in the decks that I'm using, I'm listing them down below in the description box. Can we clarify this triumphant success, please? Eight of Michael. Wow. So yeah, you really are letting yourself go. You really are letting yourself be free. There's something, like we said, it took a bit. You see that? Like you're coming out from underground, like you're the underdog. Maybe people that didn't even see this coming, like they didn't think maybe you were going to succeed, or maybe you didn't think you were going to succeed. Whatever this is, it's like you pulled it off. You made it work. You made it happen. And it's another blue border. So it's really just clarifying that this is a very authentic, like it's a very honest and true and authentic choice for you, if that makes sense. It's coming from your throat energy center. So it's all about speaking your truth and walking your walk. Talking your talk and walking your walk. And this is like when you're deliberating. Deliberating. Is that what you say? You're opening the gate there. Do you see? Like Michael is with you. It's like you've had the protection all along and you're opening the gates. It's like you have been closed in for quite some time. However that has been in your life, where you have felt a bit closeted, like you couldn't move forward, or you didn't see any particular movement forward, or it just wasn't happening for you. And I'm holding the card this close so that you really can see, like you're opening the gates. You're still having the blue scarf there in your hand, which is like, okay, I'm going to talk my talk. It's a spiritual foundation because you have the purple clothing on, which speaks about you're spiritually connected. You understand that it starts with spirit first. We laid a really beautiful foundation for this, but you're holding the scarf, which is blue, and we're coming from a very truthful, honest place. You see how there's like shackles on the ground, and they've released. They're no longer like around you. And it's also this rope. Which side? This rope right here that it's around your foot, but it doesn't like hold you in place anymore. It's like you're free to walk whenever you want. You have opened the gates. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. I think you are, though. The not seeing things clearly, if it's something about not seeing things clearly, I think that's more because the energy that I'm getting around this is like So it says you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation. I think it's rather than not seeing it clearly, it's just, I feel like it's the fact that you haven't come to a clear decision yet. And I guess you can say then that you don't see things clearly. I think you do, but there's like a little debate within you. There's something that you need to decide. Can we have a little clarification around the decision there, or what's about the decision there? It might just be the fact that it's overwhelmingly many things to, like, you're free now. You're literally free to choose whatever it is that you want. And it's like when you were back in school, like when you were in, maybe not kindergarten, but like a really, really early school, and they gave you these, assignments, and you were supposed to do this and this, and it was fairly easy to start, like, quickly to do what the teacher told you to do. And then you had those moments where the teacher said, you're free to do whatever you want. And for me, at least, I sat for probably 30 minutes to just decide what it was that I wanted to do. Because it was like it's completely free. What do I get to choose from? No, it's free. Yeah, but what are the, like... It's interesting because it has... I don't know if the microphone picked up that sound, but lately... Not that it's like you have sounds. I'm living in an apartment house, so it's like there's going to be noise all the time, but you can feel or sense or hear when it's like a movement in the apartment, or a movement, like there's movement going on from your neighbors, and it's certain sounds that you almost ignore them because it's like so common that you hear them. And then it has started to sound like, whenever I do these readings, it's like it's more packed, like the energy is more dense, to the point where it's like something sometimes just snaps, where it's like it's making a sound. So perhaps because I'm inspired to tell you that, and you might even have picked up on the microphone there, you might have more energies around you at this moment in time. You might have more guides there around you because you have come to a higher plane and you're allowing it to come in now in a different way. And so you could be hearing a lot of sounds. You could be understanding that, okay, I'm not alone here. There's people, and do not be fearful of it whatsoever, but you just understand that there really is guidance going on there for you. I need to go back here. Right, you're free to choose whatever it is that you need to choose from. And the hard part here is that because we have an 8 here, and the 8 indicates endless possibilities. So you're free, like you've set yourself free. And you have so many possibilities now. You have so many choices that it's almost tough. So I feel like you just need to wait it out. We're going to get a clarification card just cause. Justice. So, and it's clarified with another 8. So the 8 is clarifying the 8, which is super powerful. And so this is all about whatever. This could literally be, I mean, I see now how much of a fight it is. I actually didn't pick that up before. We see how much of a fight this has been for you, with like coming up from underground, like maybe really being locked up somehow, some way, feeling like you were a bit smothered in a relationship. Weirdly so, I'm actually picking up like behind bars, like maybe somebody was literally behind bars, or you have been fighting for a cause. You've been fighting for somebody. Maybe they haven't been. It's just my naivete thinking that, no, there's nobody in prison. Why would they be in prison? But it's like there's fight for a cause here for sure, and it's like, and we did it. We won the struggle. We won the fight. We won the cause. It's triumphant success. Even it's not just success. It's triumphant success, and it's honesty. It's done in a very real and honest way, and it's like you're being set free. Coming out of the gate, you're being set free. It's really shackles, and so whatever this cause or whatever this fight has been all about, justice is now going to be returned tenfold. Tenfold. So making bold choices here is like, just sit down and breathe for a bit. And if you don't know what this is about, like if you're trying to find out, like, I don't know what this is, then it's not your story. Don't try to force anything on yourself here, because I feel like it is a bit of a side note. It is a very, very clear, detailed situation that comes in that maybe is just for a few. So we have that as a little side story here, and then we move on like with the general reading. So there's some sort of justice that is happening now. This could also just be that, not just, this is not just, it's really major, that your whole life might have felt like a complete struggle. That there's always been something, and Pisces, I think I recognize this. It's like this has come out a tiny bit, at least, in the past for you. That we have fought the fight quite well. Like, maybe there's been a lot of struggle, and maybe there's always something to tend to. Like, always something to tend to. And it hasn't left too much space for yourself. And maybe it even has put you in bondage because you're so caring and want to take care of everybody else. And so that has sort of been quite detrimental to your own health in any type, in any way, shape, or form. It's like it can really affect your health. It can really affect your mental health. It's like because you've been on a constant battle or constant fight with your surroundings, maybe with your immediate family, with your coworkers, whatever this is for you. But it has been an honest battle. It's like you just want clarity, you want honesty, and you want the authentic version here to come out, and then you're out. Then all of a sudden you're free. It's like the battle has ended. It's no more. And so now we're stepping into so many like endless possibilities coming out twice here. And also like whatever you've been setting out, you've been helping and helping and helping and helping and helping and helping. And now it's like it's coming back, it's coming back, it's coming back, it's coming. So it's good karma return. So whatever you sent out in the past, there's justice for it now. It's going to come back. If there's any type of like being in the legal system, fighting a cause, it's gonna for sure rule in your favor. And there's something here, if we look at this, there's something here that's been so out of balance. So out of balance, Pisces, and it's gonna shift around for you now. Fight for your justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So stand your ground. I get that feeling. Stand your ground. Know who you are. Know your worth. Stand your ground. So this is like a little. It can be a very specific thing that somebody has really fought their fight. They really have, and then they're being set free, and oh wow, justice is being returned. I almost get this as a case. Maybe somebody have been working on a case where somebody has been like unjustly put in prison, and you just helped to get them out. It could be something very detailed like that for some of you. And as a general message, it's like your whole life has been quite restrained and quite like a lot about helping so many other people. And now like good karma returns. You're all of a sudden free. It's like whatever you needed to deal with your like family members or partner or your own health even. It's like all of a sudden it's like we're breathing out and we don't have to deal with it anymore. And so we're having justice coming in. Like you're gonna starting to feel like, okay, I'm starting to feel equally treated. Like people all of a sudden start to wonder about you and how you are, and there's more space being created for you to nurture yourself. You might even feel weird at the beginning, like where's all the struggle? Where's all the people that always need my help? Like, is somebody gonna send me a text and complain? No, they're not. So there's reasons to celebrate here. It's destiny, like it's a wheel of fortune. It's a completion. We've finalized a major completion here. It's a major cycle that has come to an end. Can we clarify this destiny card, please? What's with the cards lately? They're just one by one. So I'm starting to. I never in a million years thought that I would say this, because I am getting all the information that I'm supposed to get from these, but I want to almost use words like, it feels like I've started to outgrown, or not me necessarily has outgrown the decks, but it's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the energy that wants to come through. It's like the decks they don't match, or they don't rise up to meet the message, if that makes sense. Because I just the other day started to look for new decks, and so it's interesting. And as I did, I see more and more how it's like they're starting to break here. And when I shuffled, this is a good deck, and all of a sudden, I don't know if you saw that, I started to break here. So that's interesting. And there might be also a message for you, since this has been going on since the Aries reading, and I haven't told anybody about it. So there might be a situation for you right now that you're in that you're outgrowing. You really are outgrowing it. There's greener pastures. We need to move on to something new. It doesn't fit you anymore where you're at. Wow. Ace and 3 again, and so we're clarifying the destiny here, but it's like they want to bring in this. Okay, so we're first having the Empress number 3 again there. So 3-3 with we have the Ace of Gabriel here, and we have 13 with Peace and the 9 of Raphaels. It's really beautiful cards. But we're starting with this Empress. It's like the most powerful. The Empress is just, she knows exactly who she is. Not gender specific. You can definitely be for a guy, but I'm just describing the energy. The Empress is all about her strong faith, her strong belief, her strong confidence. Like, she really knows who she is. She's dressed in gold. So it's like you're stepping into this golden age, and you really, really are becoming yourself. Really becoming yourself. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious and abundant resources. So it's like you're stepping into this. We're leaving this old stuff behind. We're coming out of the gate, and we're completely ready for the new, to experience the new. There's going to be reasons to celebrate, and it just seems to be a very bountiful, a very abundant and rich and abundant life that you have to look forward to now. And I want to continue there with Gabriel, because we had the first Gabriel there. We also have Ace of Gabriel, and Ace is all about new beginnings. It's all about the highest possible energy in a situation. It's really high level, like high vibrational state of being here. I always think about the Alps, that when I see this, a bit of Canada, a bit of the Alps. A gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So it so much fits we're starting anew, like you're becoming this beautiful, authentic version of yourself, so powerful and so solid and so confident. And it's like you're taking this beautiful energy within you, and you're creating something like outside of you with the same. It's like the Empress is describing you, and the Ace of Gabriel is describing a situation. And so it's like you really are putting how you feel on the inside to the outside now. It's like you really are making a difference on the outside, and you're starting to see a difference on the outside. So it's really beautiful. And then we have peace. We have complete peace. You hear my neighbors talk on the outside. 13 is death, which brings life. That's your destiny card. It's like completion. And we clarify this card now. And so death brings life. We have the 13, which is all about the divine feminine. It's more like fluidity. It's creative ideas. It's just this beautiful energy that is coming into your life now, where everything mainly is just so, like, if there's been a struggle and a fight, a power struggle even, I want to say, this is the opposite. Like, you're going to feel so much calmness. There's going to be so much peace in your life. It's so beautiful. On the bottom it says, Release the past. There's more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So it feels like, okay, we did this in the past and we're out of it. Like, we opened the gates, the shackles are off. We're not in entrapment anymore. We're not locked in anymore. So it's time to really step into this new energy that you have really started to elicit from whatever brought it on, whatever made you come to this decision and come to this place. You have a beautiful energy on the inside now that you're starting to shine through, and you're starting to see it in your immediate surroundings. And because it's very important now that you leave the past behind. We very much had the information here about that you're outgrown. Like, I'm starting to feel like the energy is too large for what the cards can represent. I feel like you always can say, because it's not about the card, it's about the energy. That's why I say I never in a million years thought that I was going to say this, because it's not about the cards. It's about the intuition and about the messages that I'm being given as I'm looking at the cards. But it's like the cards is not enough anymore. It's like I'm trying to force something into something that doesn't fit anymore. And that's what I'm getting here. Like, you're becoming too large for your surrounding, or you're becoming too large for your whatever choosing you've had of relationships or friends or workplace or your body or money-wise, creatively, your creative passions. Like, whatever this is for you, where you feel like, yeah, I can understand immediately what you're talking about, like what area that is. Like, you might have started to outgrown some of your friends, or outgrown something at your workplace. Maybe not the entire job, but like you know this now. Like, you've done it for so many years. It's time for a challenge. It's time to move on up. Or there's something different with your body. Like, your body's just starting to shine with this beautiful energy, this golden body. They're just asking for something new in terms of your body. So leave the past behind. Leave the past behind. Let go and let God. Like we did the struggle, even the power struggle. It's in the past now, and it has brought about so much peace. And you're going to really step into this peace. You're going to step into your destined path right now. And the reason there is a rejoice and celebration, you're going to step into that. The more you can just let go of the past. Just look at it as, okay, beautiful, I did that in the past, and that's the reason why I'm here now, because I kept asking for, if there's like been war, you've been asking for peace. And here it is now. Release the past, there's more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. And then we have 9 of Raphael, which is basically the magician. We're talking about an ending here. We have a completion there with the 10. We're talking, and we had a death there with number 13. So we were talking about an end, like coming to an end of the old and stepping into the new. There's a little doggy there. Somebody might literally have a dog. Other than that, it's talking about friendship, loyalty, trust, faith, unconditional love. Have you ever seen a dog that is pissed because you were gone for 5 minutes? Or even 5 weeks? Like, they're so happy and equally excited to see you once you're back. Is that 1 or 2 dogs that has this little behavior that they're going to be pouty for a bit because you were gone, and they're just going to show it for a bit? But they're not too many of those, and it's still so adorable that it doesn't matter. Make a wish, dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. It's time for you to just really go for what you want. It's like you have the universe is your command right now, or the other way around. I don't know how to say this. Whatever you want to ask the universe is going to respond. That's what it feels like. That's where the energy is at right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to move into the extended. So if you feel like this is your story, if you resonate with this, I'm going to continue in the extended reading, and the link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.